It is Thursday morning. It's early. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. It was just one of those days. Sometimes when the weather starts to get colder, it just takes me a little bit of time to get used to it. I've always been that way. And I think probably because I was born in Miami and live in New York, and even though it's been a long, long time, I have never, ever, ever gotten used to the weather. And that's cool. That's fine. I make my way through it every year. So we are going to do total body today, and I absolutely love this workout so much. And the way we're going to work it today, lunge to one side, is that I am going to have regular versions of the exercises for my MOVEmber people, and then I'm going to have a little extra something for my regular people that have been doing it a while and want to, amp up the challenge a little bit. So we're stretching our quads right now, so you want to press down and back with your knee, and you will feel a really phenomenal stretch. You might need to hold on to something, or at least put your arm out to the side to give you a little bit of something. Cross your ankle over your knee, sit back again. You might need to hold on to something for balance. If not, keep your core tight, sit back. You do not want this knee past this toe, and you should feel a great stretch in your glutes. I can definitely feel the effects of yesterday. Give yourself some hugs, and let's do this. Okay, so I know we did burpees the other day. We did a different version of burpees. Today we're going to do the full burpees, but don't get upset. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can do this. The modified version is go down, shoot your legs out, bring your legs back in, and just stand up. The next level up is you put your hands down, shoot your legs back, up, and then jump. Now, for my regulars, I'm going to do extreme burpees. You're going to be holding 2 dumbbells, you're going to go down, so you're going to do the full burpee with the jump, holding weights. Do not go too heavy, okay? So we are going to do 15 of those, so I don't need the timer. 15 no matter what version you're doing. Hold on, someone said hello. Oh, hi, how are you? Thank you for saying hello. I'm gonna go with 8 and see how I do. Okay, so it's a small hop at the top. Hands down, right in front of you. Shoot your legs back, feet together. We're doing 15. You can start with the more extreme ones, or the usual burpees, and then go down to a more modified version if you want. I know. I'm going to drop down to my 5-pound weights, and I'm going to finish with the extreme burpees. Let's go. Doesn't matter which one you're doing. Burpees are hard work, but they get results. That's why people do them even though they don't like them. One more. Oh my gosh. Nothing like getting our butts kicked out of the gate. Hold on, a couple people said hello. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Steph. Oh. Okay. Next one we're going to do, we're going to work our triceps. If you need to get your heart rate down, your breathing under control, I put my hands on my knees. I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. And it will help slowly get you back down. Okay, cheerleaders, you're gonna stand up holding 2 dumbbells against your chest. You're gonna go out and up. You wanna squeeze those triceps to get you out, to get you back in, to get you up and get you down. Do not go too heavy, because you're also gonna be working your shoulders. Okay, feet hip width apart. Squeeze those triceps. Keep that core tight. Sometimes I'll tell you in your mind's eye, picture those triceps. 10 more. If your weight is too heavy, it's okay. Drop down or drop it completely. Squeeze those triceps. Okay, I'm gonna drop down to my 3s. For the remaining 7, my core is tight. I want my whole body still, except for my arms. 3 more. Come on. Pretend like they're light pom-poms instead of weights. Whew. Good work. Shake it out. Give yourself some hugs. Okay, the next one we're going to do are squat presses. So with the squat press, for those of you who are newer to the program, you don't have to use any weight, or you can use very, very light weights. You're going to sit back into a squat. That means your knees are not in front of your toes. Your butt is sticking towards the back. That's how you keep your knees back. And then you're going to press. Now, for those of you that are more, for my newer people, you don't have to go down that far. For my regulars, I want you to get down as low as you can go and really drive up, okay? So more of a squat and then a power thrust. For my newer people, sit very gentle, a little more slowly. For my more extreme people, you can also use heavier weights. I'm gonna go with my 8s. So we're gonna hit our legs, our shoulders, glutes. Okay, so squat down, squat down. So again, you don't have to go as low as me. When you drive up through those heels in a really powerful motion. 10 more. Keep those abs tight. Come on, 4 more. Remember, you do not have to use weights for any of these exercises. If you don't have them, or if you're new, you're still gonna get a good workout. I'm sorry I'm yawning, I do that sometimes. Okay. My heart is boom, 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 which is good. Okay. The next one we're gonna do okay. So we are going to do a straight leg crunch holding dumbbells. So you're gonna have dumbbells over your head. Do not let them touch the ground. You're gonna bring your legs down. You're gonna squeeze, then you're gonna crunch up, come back down, lower your legs, raise, crunch up. Watch my motion. If you have not done these before, I highly recommend do not use weights. For my regulars, use some weights. I'm only gonna do 5s, and I say only, meaning that's enough. You'll see what I mean. So again, you want them over your head, off the ground. Raise your legs up, crunch up, and lower your legs. We're doing 15. Squeeze those abs to get those legs up, squeeze those abs to get your hands back down. Legs up, crunch up, hands down, legs down. Drop the weights if you need to. Okay, I'm gonna go to 3s for the remaining 5. What are you guys gonna do, remember, you can drop completely. There's no shame in that game at all. Okay. Squeeze, do not hold your breath. 3 more, come on, we got this. Fight against the burn, do not quit on yourself. 1 more. Oh my goodness. So, as you can tell, doing those with no weights is still gonna kick your butt. So, there's no easy at ViscoFit. There's easier. They're doing modifications until, you know, you ramp up. But that's the extent of it. Hold on, someone's saying hi. Wait, I cannot see at this weird angle. Hi, Jean. My new iPad, for some reason, it's the newer one, because now I have 2. One for YouTube, one for Facebook. When you look at it from the side, you can't see it as clearly. It's interesting. Okay, how's everybody doing? Take a little sip of water. Not too much, because you don't want it sloshing around in there. Okay, so next, we are going to do something called frogs. I want you to make sure you have a totally clear space, that you're not going to step on anything. So with frogs, we have our hands down in front, we jump forwards and backwards. For my regulars, or those of you that want an added challenge, grab a couple dumbbells. I would not recommend too heavy, and just use the dumbbells for the jump. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 15 in all. I know. I'm gonna put these down for a second, have another little sip of water. And then we're gonna get going. And I'm not procrastinating, I swear. I'm not trying to let time pass, so my heart rate goes down a little bit more. Okay, so again, if the jumping is too much for you, just step forward, step back, but stay low, okay? So there's modifications for everything. The big point is you want to stay low. I'm going with 5s. You don't have to jump as far as I am. 10 more. Three more. I know. Shake out those legs. You don't ever have to jump as far as I'm jumping. Small jumps are fine too. It's really what is best for you. Like yawning might be best for you. I'm gonna sit on my ball for a second. It's another thing I do sometimes if I'm feeling really winded. Frogs are a real challenge. Hi, you woke up on time. Go do your work, okay? Oh my gosh. Hold on, I have to turn off her alarm. Okay. All right. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a twist bicep curl. So, feet are hip width apart, core tight. You're gonna squeeze your biceps to get that to the top. Turn your hands around and lower. So you're gonna squeeze your biceps on the way up. On the way down, you're squeezing your biceps and your forearms. This is why I love it. I have decided, I've made an executive decision that I'm going to sit down while I do these. Now, you can roll forward. You just want to make sure you have enough clearance in front of your ball so that your arms can fully extend, okay? Squeeze your biceps up, turn around, lower. You've got to keep your core tight. If you're on the ball like me, the closer your feet are together, the harder you're gonna have to squeeze your abs to keep your balance. Alexandra, off your phone, please. Come on, I know, I have 6 left, and they're challenging, but if your form is good, keep the weights and just fight. 3 more. 2 more, come on. We've got this. Drop the weights at any time if you need to. I've always told you there's no shame in doing that, so don't feel bad. Okay, you're not getting anything accomplished when you're doing that. Right now, she's probably not awake. Okay, we're gonna go back to abs. And we're gonna do a move that we've all been doing since we were little and in school. It is a sit-up, okay? So what is a sit-up? Hands across your chest, roll down. I don't ever want you going off momentum like that. You're gonna lower yourself down by squeezing your abs. Squeeze your abs to get you to the top. If you're just starting out or your core is not as strong as you want it to be, hook your feet under your couch. Again, you are not feeling bad about that. You are working hard. You need that little extra assistance. Don't worry about it. I'm going with a 10-pound dumbbell because I can always drop down if I want to, okay? You guys ready? We're doing 15. Lower yourself down slowly and raise slowly. This is not a race. We're not trying to get through them quickly. You do not have to use a weight. 8 more. If you do not have a weight, just cross your hands across your chest. 5 more. Don't start rocking as you get tired. Slow yourself down even more to force yourself to have really good form. 2 more. I know it burns. Doesn't it bring back memories of those tests that the gym teachers used to do? Which I actually think kids still do. Guess that's like a gym teacher thing that never went away. How are you doing? I think that we should just stay down here on the floor. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have a great move. Everyone loves to hate it, but they love it, I think, a little more than they hate it. Okay, so there are a couple different ways to do this. You can do a plank, starfish toe touch. I cannot touch my toe, but maybe you can. So you can do it on your forearm. You can also do modified forearm where your bottom leg is bent. You can do a full starfish. You have got to keep that hand directly underneath your shoulder. This is modified, keeping the knee bent. This is full on your side. And again, I cannot touch my toe. I'm not the most flexible person in the world. If you can touch your toe, bravo. So we are gonna do 10 on each side, okay? You have got to keep your entire core tight. That's how you keep your balance. That's how you keep perfect form. Do not let your arms slide out. You want it directly underneath your shoulder, okay? So I'm going up into full. It does not matter what you do. Squeeze. Adjust your position if you need to. Keep that core tight. 3 more, or you will topple over. See what I mean? Love to hate. And you see, I'm out of breath from those. Is that what you would call typical cardio exercise? Not even close. Okay, hand directly underneath your shoulder. Ooh, gotta keep your core tight. I totally felt myself release my core. I'm doing that one over. 3 more. Whew. Okay. What is next? Okay. Next one we're going to do is high to low. You're going to go down right next to your foot and go up to the side. Now, for my beginners, use a very light weight or no weight at all. What I want you to focus on is that bending down and the squeezing as you twist up to the other side. So it's a nice fluid motion. You're getting a really good rotation in your trunk, which is what I want. I'm going to go with a 12. See how that does. What are you going to use? Again, doesn't matter if you use a weight or a really light weight. We're going to do 10 on each side. So down, up. Okay, so see how I'm squatting down? And then my feet pivot to go the other side. Your core is tight. Come on. Good job. Oh, we have to do the other side. How's your weight feel? You want it to be challenging, but you also want to have good form, most importantly. One more. Water, water, water. Okay, I love this next one. We're gonna work our chest and our back. Your feet are more than hip width apart. You're gonna hold weights. You do not have to hold weights if you don't want to. More modified, don't hold weights. You can still squeeze or very light weights. For my regulars, I won't go any heavier than 8. Can't go as heavy on flies. Squeeze your chest and back and open up and down. We're gonna do 15. You can start with one weight, drop down as we go. What you don't wanna do, I don't want you doing this, like flinging and moving your whole body. I want your body to stay static. You're squeezing your chest and back, and only your arms are moving. If your body starts moving, your weight's too heavy and you need to drop down. Okay, so squeeze and close. You see how slow and controlled, keep those abs tight. I'm not sure I'll get through all 10 more with this weight, but I'm gonna get as far as I can get. Come on. Do not start flinging the weights as you get more fatigued. It's a common mistake people make. Come on, 3 more. I'm gonna try to stick with these weights because my form is good. I want the last 3 to be really challenging for all of us to get through. If you're racing through them or getting through them with no extra oomph, you're not having to dig deep to finish, you need to go up and wait. Okay. Oh, I like these. Okay, next one is I'm strong. Bicep curl. So you're standing, arms out to the side. It's like if someone asked you to make a muscle. I'm strong. So squeeze your biceps on the way in and on the way out. I want full extension What I don't want is you going like this and coming back up. For my regulars, challenge yourself. What have you done in the past? Maybe go up. If you've been doing 5s, try 8s. You might only get 1 or 2 in, but that's 1 or 2 more than you did before. Okay? Hands out to the side, palms up. I'm strong. We're doing 15. Okay, I'm dropping down. We're actually out of time, so we'll finish this up and stretch and be done. Is your core tight? Come on, 3 more. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you like that. Let's stretch out those biceps and forearms. Put your arms out, push your fingertips back towards me. Put your elbow up towards the ceiling and pull it down into the back to stretch those triceps. Get your ball. You can also just do this on the couch. Stretch it out. Your hand should be kind of on top but off to the side, and push it away, adjust the ball until you feel that phenomenal stretch in your chest. Out to the side. Again, adjust it. Your hand is on top but off to the side, and you want to feel that in your biceps. You really want to stretch them out so you can function today. Stand up, keep your core tight, pull your knee into your chest, stretch those glutes. Lunge to one side, then to the other. Straighten your legs, pull on your calves, ankles, shoes. And we are done. And I hope that you liked it. It kind of kicked my butt, I'm not gonna lie. So I hope it did that for you as well. Tomorrow. Why don't you guys message me with suggestions? What do you want to do tomorrow? We could do buns, we could do, we could do chest and back. Do you guys want to do chest and back? That's a really good one. Anyway, if I don't hear from anybody, I will come up with something, but if you have a request, I love them. So hold on, someone is saying hello. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Okay, see you tomorrow, same time.